I don't even know how to start this video. I feel so unlike myself. I'm in this weird dark place mentally. I don't even know if I would say dark place because I don't feel like sad about anything in particular. I kind of feel nothing, which is almost worse. Like, I'd rather at least feel sad than feel nothing. And nothing has happened really that would make me feel this way. Like, I haven't had some dramatic event happen. Just the last few days, I've just felt unlike myself. I have no motivation to do anything. Like, I'm not excited about anything. I've been sitting on the couch for absurd hours at a time, like watching trash TV, and that's probably making it worse, but that's like all I care to do. I'm like trying to figure out why. It could be a number of reasons, honestly. It could probably be because like the weather was weird the last 3 days, which sounds so dramatic, but I'm the biggest believer in natural sunlight affecting your mood, and I've been forgetting to take my vitamin D because I'm so used to being like in the sun more recently. That could be it. It could be just like getting used to a new routine of like having a job now. I know it's been a few weeks already, but I don't know, it's still like new, or like I don't know, I feel so unlike myself and I hate it. Like, I don't even want to like do the dishes, and that to me is the bare minimum in my regular everyday life. Like, I'm used to cleaning up the kitchen and doing the dishes multiple times a day. Like, they've just been sitting. I'm trying to like motivate myself to like get up and do things, but I don't know how to get to that point. Like, it took everything in me. I'm not even home right now. I'm at the grocery store. It took everything in me to get here because I was like, no, you have to get out of the house and like do something. Like, go do something. So I came to buy coffee filters because we needed them. And I honestly don't even want to like be back home because I feel like I'm just gonna fall back into that same slump that I was in. I literally can't put my finger on it in order to like fix it. So I don't know, maybe I should just go sit outside and just sit in the sun. Kind of all I want to do is sleep, but I've gotten plenty of sleep and I just feel like that wouldn't give me any kind of progress, just like sleeping away how I'm feeling. I bought myself a tea. Like, oh, let me get myself a cute little drink because like I'm at the store and I'm out, and that normally would make me so excited. Like, oh, I bought a little drink. Yeah, not really. I'm not excited for it. It's frustrating because oh my gosh, I can't see. I've felt this way before in periods of my life, but when I look back on those periods, it's like obvious why I felt this way. Like, I was going through something traumatic or was in a hard period of my life. Like, there was like obvious reasons why I would feel this way, and this time is different, and that's what makes it so much more frustrating. I feel like I'm like missing something. I might film this entire video and then never put it up. It's even weirder because I literally had the best time over this weekend. We hung out with friends on Saturday and I went to work on Sunday, and like everything was just good. And then Monday hit and everything just felt different, and I haven't been able to get back to myself. It's Wednesday now. I'm hoping maybe like when I go to work tomorrow, I'll feel differently just because I'll be in a different space. I haven't left the house since Monday, besides the grocery store. Guess I'll probably just go home and try to sit in the sun and maybe like read or something. I don't know, I guess if you feel it in your heart to do so, just pray for me and my whatever's happening, emotional health, mental health, I don't know. I would appreciate prayers just to feel like myself again and feel the spice of life again. Alright, I guess let's try to turn this video into something. I've got the dry shampoo happening. I want to tell you guys, I feel a night and day difference from yesterday. I feel so different, and I'm gonna give you my tips as to why I think I feel different, better, what was going on. Number one, definitely I think, was because I'm on my period. Obviously that's like an insane hormone swing and causes issues, and normally I'm able to acknowledge that and be like, okay, I just feel like this because I'm on my cycle. It just felt different, but maybe, I don't know, it is what it is. Second thing, I think staying caught up in the house for 3 full days was like really doing me in. I used to be at home literally every single day and would be fine because that was my normal routine, but looking back on it now, I've been out of the house like every day or every other day, just doing a little something, whether it's a 4-hour work shift or going to the store or like something that makes me get ready, get out of the house, yada yada. So I think going from doing that for a couple weeks to then just staying at home for 3 days, sitting on the couch, letting my mind turn to mush watching TV was like a big no-no. I think that contributed a lot to me not feeling well. And then I think the last thing was not getting enough vitamin D. During the winter and fall, I take a vitamin D pill every single morning, but once it gets like actually sunny outside, I don't, because I just get natural sunlight. I spend like at least 30 minutes outside, if not more, sometimes like an hour and a half getting just natural sunlight. And because the weather turned gross, I hadn't been sitting outside, but I also had forgotten to take my vitamin D pill because I was out of the routine of that. That's probably the biggest factor, maybe. I don't know. I'm a vitamin D girl through and through. Like, I believe in the sun so much. So yesterday I went and sat in the sun and read my book for like 40 minutes. Immediate mood booster. And then last night I made sure to get lots of good quality sleep, and then I made sure not to sleep in too late this morning because I wanted to get myself in like a good routine, get up, get ready, start feeling the day, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel a million times better. So those are my, I don't know how many tips that was, 4 or 5, whatever. Just pay attention to your body, see like what's changed in your routine, what you maybe need to add back in or take back out, and like fix it, because I'm telling you, I'm so glad to be feeling better today. Thank goodness. I've got 3 days of like work to catch up on now, plus I actually go to my physical job today for a 6-hour shift. So anyway, that's my update. I'm feeling better. We're gonna continue on with this vlog in a positive mood. In a positive mood. Makeshift tripod. You're sitting on a box. Yeah, the weather got so weird out of nowhere. We had like practically a tornado on Monday night. It was wild. And then it's been cold. Like, I think the high yesterday was like 60. The day before was in the 50s. I'm like, it's April. It's the middle of April in Las Vegas. It should be 85 degrees. So anyway, I had to turn the heat back on in the house because we had it to AC, and now I'm just like cold. I'm not used to it. Anyways, trying to get out of the habit of having 2 coffees a day because I've fallen back into that habit and I know it's not great for me. But there's something that makes my day a million times better if I drink a coffee in the morning. So like I need it, but then I work in the afternoons and I get a free drink whenever I work. And by that time in the day, I'm like tired and ready for another coffee. So I always make myself one. Maybe one of these days I'll get out of the habit, but today's not that day. I'm making a coffee. I have so much stuff to catch up on. I have like 2 YouTube videos I need to film on top of this one, and I'm super behind on making Instagram content. My obsession with this cup is never going to end. I need it in every color. I don't know what about it. It's just the perfect size and style. I just love it so much, especially because it's a cold cup, but it's not like this big. It's like a coffee size. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, my stomach hurts. This vlog just kind of feels like we're hanging out in my kitchen, so I hope you're okay with that. Oh my gosh, my stomach is really hurting. The moment I try to do something good for myself, get up, get ready, do live, my stomach's like, sorry girl, backtrack, don't do that. Maybe one of these days I'll get an actual ice machine or a fridge that makes ice that doesn't taste gross, but today's not that day. Oh, here's a fun question for you guys. What would you prioritize? We've been like trying to figure out what we're prioritizing financially right now, and we go back and forth so much. Okay, so here are your 2 options. Say this year you have the option of either going on 2 to 3 vacations, or you have the option to fix a bunch of things around the house, like buying a new fridge, patching up the wall, hanging stuff outside, out in the back, out in the front, just like basically doing like renovations and upgrades in your house. Which would you do? Traveling obviously costs so much more, but I think doing all the stuff around the house takes up more time and energy. Yeah, I don't know. I think we've kind of landed on traveling for this year, considering we just planned a 2-week trip and we're already trying to talk about planning another trip or 2. To me, it's hard because like I love our house so much and I want it to be perfect and put together and functional and all of those things. And I love having people here and like hosting people. But at the same time, it's like, if you have the money to travel, you should do it. I don't know, I just feel like things will happen in life that are gonna get in the way more of traveling than would get in the way of like hanging something in your backyard, you know what I'm saying? Plus we're at that like perfect travel age, like mid-20s. Yeah, I wanna go everywhere and travel and see things. Cheers. Use pure Vermont maple syrup, Black Rifle's Just Black cold brew blend, and a little bit of plain almond milk. And we're gonna take our vitamin D. I don't think I have time to be out in the sun today, so I'm taking that now. But if I do find time, I will be doing it. Okay, I think I'm just gonna like keep talking this whole vlog. Sorry about it. But I've been watching Ellie Thuman's newest Instagram account. It's on private, so if you're not on it already, I don't know if she'll let you on it. It was like a quick thing, but it's called Oyster Ellie. And she basically just posts whatever on there. Basically like a Finsta without being like raunchy and gross, like how Finsta's kind of turned into. So she just speaks whatever is on her mind and does like aggressively long stories of her just like ranting, and it's kind of made me want to get one. But every time I start like some kind of extra Instagram account, I do it for like 2 months and then I just like forget about it. So I don't know if it's worth it to put the time and effort into, but I think it might be kind of fun. And like keep it a private account so I can like choose who gets to be on there. I would probably do girls only if I'm being completely honest, because sometimes I just want to like chat with the girlies. I think that might be fun. Let me know if I should do it, because I think I probably will. Now I need to stop talking and I need to have breakfast so I can like move on and get some things done. Hopefully your ears don't hurt from me talking too much.
Say that's, you know, our biggest hacks and more of those plots over the past couple of years, do you think?
So I filmed a try on haul just now, which was super fun, and it was a little bit traumatizing because I did happen to get stuck in the $170 dress that I originally had every intention of returning because I knew I couldn't afford it. I just really wanted to try it on. Don't worry though, I did get it off. It was just like traumatizing and I panicked a little bit and made a couple TikToks while trying to get it off. And anyways, I'm feeling better now that it's off. Really got my nerves going for the day. Stomach ache. There was lots of drama. I've just been talking too much. Days like this where I just want to talk make me want to either go live on like TikTok or something. Then I get scared because people are so mean on TikTok, or it makes me want to do a podcast, but then I get nervous about starting something like that because then I know I need to be consistent, and it's hard enough for me to be consistent on YouTube and Instagram, so then I worry that I would just like fail at that. So maybe I really will do the Finsta thing so I can just chat like this on there and not bore you guys on YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys off the hook for today. I'm gonna end the video. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Thank you for hanging out with me. I seriously love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.